Some people call me a bad apple. Yeah, I may be bruised, but I still taste sweet. Some people call me a bad apple, but I may be the sweetest apple on the tree.
Welcome to the Cage Against the Machine podcast. I am your host, Adam Harvin. Today's guest is Conrad Lenzmeier.
Hey, everybody. Hi, Mom, specifically.
All right. If you want to get your TVs, turn to Amazon Prime. Today we are watching the 2019 movie Kill Chain, which is, I think, the fifth movie I've seen released in 2019 for Nicolas Cage.
I had a quick question before we proceeded.
What's up?
Do you feel at all like hamstrung by the fact that there's only 7,000 Nicolas Cage movies to pick from?
He's only 57 and still going at a rate of about 10 a year, so I think I'm good.
Okay. Well, I mean, so you got to make at least 10 podcasts a year. How long would you say you'd have to do this before you caught up to his body of work?
Let's see.
20 years?
I mean, technically, if he stops making movies, we can go for at least 2 years.
Okay. All right. And that's not even counting like the China stuff.
No, and he's done a lot of voiceover for kids' movies.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So I might be watching some of those with my children.
Speaking of children, I think somebody's at the door right now.
I think there is. All right. So turn your TV to Amazon Prime if you want to watch along. And before we get started, I'll give you a 10 count. And before we start the movie, a word from our sponsors.
You're twins.
No, we're triplets.
Triplets? I'm on my way, Japan.
All right, and we're back.
Woo!
All right, so
Boy, that was an awesome product.
yep, Amazon Prime, Kill Chain, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Violence, nudity, sexual content, foul language, and drug use. Which one do you think we're going to see first?
I'm going to go with violence.
You're going to go with violence? I'm going to go with drug use.
Yeah.
Do you have a Nicolas Cage bingo card?
I've been thinking of the drinking game or bingo card, how that's going to...
Nicolas Cage freaks out. That's probably
The
the one.
Crazy Eyes or the Whisper is the famous...
Yeah.
The accent, where he drops the accent would be a good one because in The Runner, he had a Cajun accent for the movie because they're in Louisiana, and every once in a while he'd drop it.
Okay, now what is this movie about?
I
guess we're going to find out.
Something about two assassins.
Millennium Media
And I'm sure one of the assassins is Nick Cage.
You don't get flagged for putting this shit on YouTube?
I think because of the way I film it.
Oh, it doesn't look like yeah.
I mean, I'm sure if I was, I think the Disney films might be a challenge because Disney's pretty damn militant about that.
Has Disney hired Nick Cage in the last?
National Treasure is Disney, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay. He's not in America.
But he's done. Like, I was looking at, so he's in the new Spider-Verse or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
He is the old-timey Spider-Man, the Spider-Man Noir or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he does the voice for that. We talked about that last movie, how that actually is pretty accurate sounding for a motorcycle in a movie, but they usually get it terribly wrong.
Normally sounds like a bus?
Well, no, everything sounds like a 80cc two-stroke, no matter what
like
they're
a
on.
fart.
Yeah. This dude has a sweet mustache.
Fuck yeah, he does.
mouse leather jacket.
Yep, and I bet he does drugs in the movie.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to do cocaine.
He's
for sure.
definitely doing drugs.
He looks like a cocaine guy.
He's going to get that mustache dusty. He's going to shoot somebody, and then, well, dust and then shooting.
Or does he kill the guy and then take his coke?
Well, I mean, this is just the opening scene, so they're really going to pump the gas. Of course, I'm guessing right now everybody in this room is dead. Took the phone off the hook. That's insidious. They have a plunger inside of that water can. You see that?
What is it?
Well,
I've seen
Central America.
I've seen that guy in some other things.
Oh.
That's one.
Violence.
That's one thing. It's like you can tell usually about the amount
Sexual
of
violence.
other famous people in the movie is how. Like, is it just Nick Cage and a bunch of people you don't know, or is it at least 2 or 3 other people?
Nick Cage.
The dark dyed
Kenny
beard.
Rogers.
The dark dyed beard is one of my favorites in recent movies.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
He does that
He
now.
looks like John... No, John Taffy doesn't have a beard.
That's,
Did you either do a sequel to Face Off?
I think I heard something about that. Hopefully
How do you make a sequel to that?
I think they'll... I don't remember exactly how
Another
it is,
face
but
swap?
They're
Because Nicolas
They're
Cage
gonna
was
do
the
it.
bad guy in that one.
do a blackface.
Whoa! That wouldn't work at all, would it? Yeah.
If it gets just one step more ridiculous than the first one, that's how...
Up. Up.
It'll be Nick Cage getting a face swap with
Up.
The Rock or something.
Nobody noticed the bloody chick in the freaking window? Pop, pop. Sick piece, Dirty Harry. I remember one time, like, anytime a conversation comes up about guns, I don't know shit about guns. But if anybody asks me, like, what I prefer, I always say revolver. And then I always follow that up because it doesn't leave shells behind.
For aesthetic purposes and serial killer purposes.
And lack of evidence, yes. And everyone's like, oh.
Yeah. That and shotguns.
This is true, yeah. Up.
About a year. A friend of mine left it to me.
Technically, a revolver would still leave the bullet, which would be a shotgun you can't match up
Wow.
with ballistics. So
Well, there you go, kids.
you can put, and there's some
Shotgun.
there are some revolvers that shoot 410 shells, which are pretty.
There you go,
sweet.
revolver, shotguns. Best of both worlds.
Yep, doesn't eject.
Yep.
You're good.
Yep. What was that? Ice bullets
There's a
melt
couple
inside the
movies.
target. That's like
And
a Dan Brown thing. Like,
And the shooter, the Mark Wahlberg shooter, I think they have like bullets wrapped with paper or something
something.
to where they don't leave the rifling marks.
Up.
Did we miss a dude
Dead
die?
dude on the table.
Does that count as violence first? I win.
Cage. Well,
They didn't do drugs.
there was a chick covered in blood with nothing but a bra and a skirt
but
on.
that doesn't
So, I think that's two things. Kill chain. We've got guns.
Okay, so that guy's in some. He's a police officer in some movies.
This is a girl.
They didn't even show her. Okay, she's in some stuff too. Yeah.
Like the fake music. It's not very intense. They're all just walking around casually killing each other.
Well,
La la la
these low budget movies can't get too crazy with the music, I don't think.
Right, but at least make it match.
Oh no, there's.
You know, this
Dude.
is like driving down the road music.
Yeah, I don't think Primal didn't have very much music in it, but it got real weird. They're in Puerto Rico listening to Jamaican music and.
Alexander Coppet. Mario Grigorov. I wish that, like, I mean, what? Nicolas Cage has to be in like an insurmountable pile of debt, right?
Yeah, he has like 15 houses, and he's been divorced like 5 times.
So he's an inspiration.
I think he just spends money a lot. He has the Johnny Depp thing where
He's dropping like $5 million a month on wine and.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's his. I think he just spends money a lot because that's one. So he's Francis Ford Coppola's nephew, and his real name's Nicholas Coppola. And he said growing up, his dad's Francis's older brother. Oh shit, we're buffering a little bit. But
Brought to you by the weather. The weather. It destroys infrastructure, makes it rain, screws up everybody's day. The weather. It's what's outside.
when he was growing up, his cousins had all kinds of shit because his uncle's rich, and he's like, yeah, I want all that stuff. So he became an actor, changed his name because he didn't want his uncle's recognition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're having technical difficulties.
Slow internet connection.
That's not the case. What the fuck?
Internet goes down while we're trying to do our fucking podcast.
I started to try to download these movies, but I'd have to play it through the laptop if I did that.
You can't. You don't have an HDMI cable that you can just.
Yeah, that's what I had it plugged in just a second ago.
Yeah, some.
God damn it. But yeah, so he had a habit of spending money because his cousins were rich and he wasn't, so he developed a habit with just spending it.
I want a Rolls Royce. 0 down. Fuck it. $7,000 monthly payments. Who cares? Kill chain. 8 minutes and 4 seconds. If you're watching along with us right now, we're at 8 minutes and 4 seconds. And buffering. Yep. Let's see. What do we got? Let's break it down. We got an old guy. He's got his bolt-action rifle.
That's the guy from SWAT.
The guy from SWAT.
The TV show.
The TV show SWAT. Is he a good guy in that one?
Yeah. He's like a captain or some shit of the SWAT team.
Wouldn't be like a cartel counter sniper.
Nah. What the fuck?
Oh boy.
This hasn't been an issue. I'm wondering if I should just turn it off and come back. I have to edit this out. 8:04.
Kill chain. Buffering. Hey.
And we're back.
And we're back. 8:08 is where we're at.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the 5 divorces or whatever has something to do with his spending and.
He's got a cash flow problem, basically, is what you're telling me.
Oh no, he's getting the cash, but it's going out too.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the issue.
He's halving it with about. He's halved it with about 5 checks.
I think the gummy bear kicked him.
Yeah.
Jesus, what a slovenly killer's home. Just in his underpants, walking around, guns all over the floor.
I don't even look where this movie takes place, I don't think.
Oh, look, hooker's hooking. I detect trouble, mate. Oh, I know what he's going to do.
So keeping up with the theme of movies, we've yet to break a 5 out of 10 on IMDb with any of these movies.
Really?
This one is a 5, so we're getting a
Oh,
little higher.
man, we're getting the greatest hits.
It is an audience score of 32%, and no critics bothered to give it a rating.
Really?
There's just no rating on the
So
critics
that's
side.
an anomaly. It could be like Oscar winner. They just never
were like-
considered it.
Or they were like, I'm not even going to bother watching this shit.
Okay, now
So-
notice that he's calling his daughter while he's about to kill some dude getting a blowjob.
They do this in Death Squad with Will Smith.
Yeah. Hey, honey, how you doing?
He's like talking to his kid.
I'm doing good. Hey, what are we doing for dinner? Oh, I left it in the fridge. Yeah, I'll be right back. Seems kind of presumptuous.
Yeah. 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 Uh-huh.
It seems like very unprofessional conduct. You know, if I was on the phone with my girlfriend trying to like shoot somebody, she'd probably say something to make me upset and shoot the wrong person. You know, like,
Shot him in the dick 5 times.
God damn it.
Someday I'm going to tell you the reason and you'll wish I hadn't.
Oh,
Ooh. The assassin's dilemma in every movie.
The money's what I've got right now.
If you shut the fuck up, I'll be like 10 grand richer.
yeah, goddamn.
Look, I've got to get back to work.
That's right.
To smoke
I
some
love
fool.
you.
Killer with a heart of gold. All right. Right straight to the gun. Okay.
So this is... that is a bolt action rifle.
Correct. Yes. Shoots horse-sized bullets.
And it is magazine fed.
Oh, wow. I guess that dude's he's done.
I just thought, now that I'm doing this, I'll think about how they're made. Those crosshatches are just like a generic setting.
Absolutely, yeah.
They're in the crosshatches are the same in every movie.
Yep. Well, nobody in Hollywood owns a gun.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember.
They always
what
have to
movie it was.
adjust it on site.
I've
Oh,
watched,
shit.
I've watched 2 different movies here recently where they fire a gun, but when the bullet comes out of the gun, it still has a shell on it. You're right.
Rifle on the other side of the Hudson.
Or when they shoot it and it's ejecting shells, the shells still have bullets in them. You're like,
Sorry, I'm watching the movie now. What
Yeah.
the hell happened? He's gonna get shot.
Write down this plate. 78AJUG. 78AJUG. Take this fucking seriously. What? Coming back.
ooh. It's got a real enemy at the gate situation going on.
Is that another Nicolas Cage movie?
No, it's not. It's a pretty good war movie where just the whole movie's about 2 snipers trying to kill each other.
Okay, so is he... No, okay. Alright, here we go. Helmet's on. He looks like that Jim Cramer guy. You know, Mad Money?
Trying to think of it. I probably would if I had seen a picture, but no.
Buy, sell, buy, sell. I remember getting a bunch of shit because he was manipulating the stock market like anybody with enough money does.
Oh, yeah. That's for the other podcast again, but I could tell you all about that.
Yeah. He's just standing out there to get shot.
Two is better than one, honey.
Do I make her nervous? Do I make her
Jeez.
nervous?
No, baby, not at all.
Do hookers do that?
Get on group rates like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just come in and...
Also, like, they're in Central America. Those hookers don't speak English.
How you end up down here? There's a story there.
Story's not as sad as you're thinking.
Not as different from mine as your thing.
Oh, they could be Russian or something.
Come up here and make me fall in love with you.
Never know these days. She's
Sure.
speaking pretty good English, though.
El Gato Gris. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
2 blonde hookers. Well, just one of them.
They watched a video, and I think it was on Legion of Skanks the day where girl called the cops because another girl sold her bad drugs.
Yeah. Fake crack or something.
And the lady's like, I didn't sell her no drugs. I'm a prostitute.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Walk over to that window.
You get your shot in the face.
Ooh.
She's like, this is kinky.
Take off your top.
Ooh, the old distraction with the titties.
Hooray, boobies.
Yeah,
And
I've got away with some
there's
titties on
the
YouTube
sex.
too.
All right. Yeah, look at them boobs.
Anything under the skirt?
Okay, I
what
don't
kind of question
understand.
was
Yeah,
that?
this went from a clever plan to just regular harassment. And those are what, pesos?
Open the blinds.
Don't know.
Some blue Skoda. See it?
You're gone, baby.
You know them? Keep looking out the window. They can't.
Standing out on the street next to me a few minutes ago.
I just gave them a blowjob.
That makes them not a cop.
Okay.
They have guns.
I didn't see.
They're the type that might.
Yeah.
That dude knows how to stake out, apparently.
Are you jerking off?
Sort of.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Roof. Across the street, the one with the construction. You see it?
Yeah.
Can you get up there?
Yeah, but it's empty.
Nah, my friend's up there. He's working late. Close the blinds. Put your clothes back on.
So you really don't want to fuck?
Nah, not since my daughter was 14. Have a phone?
Is that a...
Here you go up on the roof.
what does that have to do? This is interesting writing.
Yeah.
Like a joke?
Yeah, like a joke. After, you can have the rest.
So the box office on this movie had a $3.5 million budget. Cumulative worldwide gross $12,787.
Oh my God! What was the budget? 4.5 million.
3.5.
Oh, so it only lost 3.5 million.
Yeah. It's almost made $13,000.
Oh my gosh!
There's got to be some local.
Almost.
There's got to be some local plays that are worth more than $13,000.
Yeah, no kidding. I could probably sell $13,000 worth of tickets.
Without knowing what the fuck is going on, then I don't know what the fuck is going on.
She's gonna go blow the dude, and then he's gonna shoot him in the face.
Well, shit, let me check Facebook.
None of yours?
You know I would have mentioned it.
Would you?
Probably not, but I'm
He's gonna shoot that chick.
Yeah, he's gonna shoot Jake.
Let me say hello to my friend. No way you saw me. I recognize your cute green MSR. You supposed to do me before or after I take the shot? Kind of a moot point now. Come on, Sanchez. Take that window was a
So is this-
fucking move, man. But I'm always improving on you. You don't think I shoot you right through her?
I'll the one person in the world that knows you won't.
Okay, so
No, we haven't seen a lot of Nick Cage yet.
This chick could definitely like move the rifle.
Yeah, he's pretty accurate for standing next with a chick.
Did he kill her?
Oh, shit, you. You should have took the shot.
She's dead anyway.
Oh, yep.
You always did lead to
Yep, he killed her. Oh, gosh. Seems like I don't know, man. I mean, like, why do you have to give him the phone call? That seemed awful polite.
Yeah.
You know, they're playing tag with guns.
Why do you have to get that girl killed?
No shit.
All respectful and shit when she was trying to give him BJs, but sent her to get killed.
Oh, he shot the scope off.
Of course, still got him on speakerphone.
Yeah, still got him on speakerphone.
You open the door? I got over there where you moved the dresser.
Start running, you double dealing fuck.
From what? You? You can't make a decision about a fucking rice cooker.
Well, that's why you tipped the target and sold some Sanchez to double on me?
You're the target, you asshole.
Aw, bummer.
I never asked, you know that. It was money. And you're past your sell-by date. You don't fuck anymore. You don't drink.
I would have walked away.
That dude's pretty
Should've
adamant that he fucks.
Yeah, I mean, he seems like a pretty good company asset, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can trust a dude that doesn't.
Yeah, we should have taken a chance, Dean. Now.
Now what? If you make it out of that room, you better fucking go. Because the day you're spotted, someone goes to UPenn, to the Richmond dorms, and then God knows what's gonna Fuck you! Fuck you, Dave! Fuck you!
Okay, so far Nicolas Cage is not part of this at all.
I know.
He's gonna shoot him with a pistol. Here we go. Here we go, old man.
That'll work.
What is that gonna do?
Didn't he just throw his phone against the fucking wall?
Yeah, no, he fucking chucked his phone. Baby, you gotta run. Stop, just go.
They're gonna pull a Taken now.
I bet. 320, hey, that's a real number, dude. That's my area code.
It's low budget.
You have nothing to apologize for. You grew up so well, I figured being around would have fucked things up.
Oh, by the way, I'm an assassin.
Yeah,
I just took one in the chest. You better run.
maybe.
I'm hoping we get to see some pretty sweet gunplay when Nicolas Cage shows up.
Where do you think they spent all the money on the budget?
I mean,
So far, they're shooting in
imagine,
Guatemala. That doesn't look like a nude desk.
I would imagine Nick Cage commands a good chunk of it.
Well, I bet he'd have to.
So far, they haven't really left this hotel room, so they're not spending a lot on locations.
No.
I just want us to be good.
We're great, Dad.
Okay then.
Hey, Dad. Good night.
Good night.
The critics never looked at this.
It's like, Dad, the lacrosse team's waiting to run a train on me. Get up.
The lacrosse team doesn't wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here we go, mattress.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. I would have tried to move a little bit faster. Even cared, you know.
No shit, but
Started walking backwards with the mattress.
to where? It's a small room.
It's the door. Was there not just somebody behind him in the shot? Did you see that?
I did not see that.
Maybe it was a shadow. Oh, I bet it was a shadow.
Oh no. It's done.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That was years ago. I mean, not that it wasn't weird. Someday you'll do the same to me.
We had a pretty sweet phone call while I was murdering him.
Blah, blah, blah.
No one steals a stripped car. Payments in the shifter box.
Paid in diamonds.
What?
Is that what it is?
What? Paid in beads. The fuck is this?
Trouble?
Now they're here. Hey, man, you sure about this shit?
I got GIA certificates, don't worry.
What are GI certificates?
It means the diamonds are legit. It's how the client wanted to pay. The guy in Panama is set to convert them for you. Killing this phone now. Talk to you in a month.
I like the bullet holes in the front of the vehicle.
Uh-oh, cops.
That's pretty quick.
¿Qué fue, jefe? Tranquilo, man. ¿Qué pasó, jefe? ¿Qué pasó? Tranquilo, jefe, tranquilo. ¿Qué pasó? Tranquilo, huevón. Nada, mano, yo estaba mirando este carro ahí que está... ¿Esa mierda? ¿Qué es eso? Nada, mano, eso es... fuckface.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who that is?
Fresco, mano.
Need for
Fresco,
Speed.
yeah.
Fast and Furious.
No, this is True Blood, dude.
Oh.
Hey, come on, man. Stripping a strip car?
Can you imagine if you were getting held up by a cop with a sucker in his mouth?
Fucking angry?
I would eat those diamonds, man.
Hey, what is... Police department is this?
Quieras de buena suerte. Ah, sí. Dedican de buena suerte, ¿eh?
Yeah, policing is not that effective in Central America.
Oh, no.
I don't think,
It's good business.
like, immediately catching somebody after they got paid to commit, like, double murder. Like, that's pretty good police work. Or pretty bad, depending how you look at it.
Yeah.
You know, they did kind of miss the opportunity to save life. How long is this movie?
Like an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay,
Hour and 30.
all right.
I was waiting to see if he had an accent or...
You can shut up now.
No.
Oh, shit. I see. This G-Man snitch and he doesn't trust you.
Okay, yeah, he is FBI. I thought they were... I was like, are they just going to make this white dude
It's going to start physically
a
abusing him.
cop in Central America?
Oiga, primo. Sí, o que me tocó. Usted no va a hacer eso. En inglés.
Uh-huh.
Hey, dude, that edible's
Right,
definitely...
they sent the dude to Central America without teaching him Spanish.
Yeah.
I would not fuck around with the cartel if I didn't know Spanish. In fact, I wouldn't fuck around with the cartel if I knew English.
Yeah, I pretty much try to stay away from it.
I know enough to know when I'm being wrapped up. Hey, I don't give a shit which one of you I make a deal with. Alright? Pero ¿sabe qué, mano? Este hijo de puta aquí me huele a puta y chucha podrida.
Oh. Chocha podrido.
Fuck, that was a good one. Well, you want me to shut the fuck up, buddy? Nothing any harder than that. That's just turning me on. ¿Qué estará escondiendo este huevón, Calla la hijueputa, jefe, hermano, cállese. Ah, no, bueno, sí, seguro, jefe, ya me caigo. Ya me caigo
Jesus Christ.
Ah, no. Para no imputar aquí a Big Brother, ¿cierto? No, a creer que estoy queriendo mucho por eso.
So, I don't know. The reason I was... Yeah, where the fuck is Nick Cage? That's what I want to know.
No shit,
Did we
man.
just
He's
fuck
just-
up?
I bet he's gonna jump in and start shooting right away.
But, the reason I was saying I was hoping there's some good gunplay in this movie is because the Ken Sanzels, the writer and director of this movie, he wrote The Replacement Killers, which is a Chow Yun-fat. I don't know if you remember him. He had like 2 or 3 American movies, and he's was like, I think there's one scene where he's got the gun upside down shooting with his pinky to pull the trigger. So, but yeah, he made a couple ridiculous movies like The Replacement Killers, where it's pretty sweet shoot 'em ups.
That's 375 more than either one of you was expecting.
Ooh.
Good for you.
Ooh.
I got it.
Double bribe.
Oh shit, look, he's thinking about it. You better act faster, man. He's thinking about it. Greasy piece of shit. Así es, mano, greasy. Estos hijueputas son racistas, man.
I don't know if you can claim racism. I mean, there's a pretty strict caste system in Central America.
Yeah.
Fucking relax. Relax. And you know what? G-Man is trying to figure out how to fucking shoot him from the backseat without causing accident.
Let me break it,
Words. What the fuck you get about the words? Él quiere que usted pare. Y apenas lo haga, boom. Let me break his fucking jaw. 500. 500. Just get this shit moving. Just
Oh, poor form. And then
And everybody in
he
there's
killed
death.
him. Yeah. They shot him with his own gun.
He has a suppressor.
That dude has anger issues. DNA evidence.
They're in a.
Crooked cop.
Dude,
Dude, you're worse than the dude in the car, man.
They're in Central America. I'm pretty sure they.
I
get rid of
didn't.
the body.
I don't like speaking Spanish.
That's not the first time.
Aw.
Throw him in the trunk, clean up a little.
Yeah, there's a bullet hole in the... Okay. So, cops behaving poorly.
The fuck?
seriously. How much money have we made together?
This much, man.
Not all at once. Fuck you. Fuck
All right,
you.
Conrad.
Exactly, that's what. I'm afraid of.
What was? Do you remember the first action movie you remember seeing as a kid?
Does Toy Story count?
No.
Definitely
not.
What about the Power Rangers movies?
I guess you could count the Power Rangers movies.
I remember those, sorta.
This car doesn't run out of gas?
Yeah. I guess I only remember the one.
I saw like 5 Saws for some reason.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like
It's fine. It's fine.
I would watch. I would be watching like Steven Seagal movies and stuff with my dad on the couch when I was real little, and he'd be like, let me watch him rip some dude's throat out, and then when they get to a strip club or something, they cover your eyes.
Yeah.
Completely cool to watch that, but yeah, like I remember watching some Steven Seagal movies, but I think it's
Relax, I fucking know.
I don't remember the name. It's one where Seagal is a firefighter, and I remember being real little, and they're torturing a dude at one point, and they have this old dude tied up in a chair, and they start cutting his fingers off one by one.
Jesus
and
Christ.
I was like, probably like 6 or 7, or it might have been a little bit older, like 7 or 8, watching that, and I'm like, oh, that really stuck with me.
Yeah. Childhood trauma.
You're like, oh god,
That shit lasts forever.
that, and
Mexican standoff, except they're driving.
I mean, I definitely watched Bloodsport a lot when I was little, like over and over on repeat. But I don't really count that. That's more of not. I mean, it's an action movie, but fighting ones go in their own category.
I
Basically,
saw Natural Born Killers when I was way too young.
I think I kind of, you know how you used to halfway watch movies because like you didn't have DVRs.
Oh, they're shooting.
But like I've watched Natural Born Killers on TV a little, like kind of saw it, but then I didn't watch it until I was an adult.
Shootout inside the cop car.
It is a badass movie. You know Woody Harrelson's dad is a serial killer?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And he's gonna hit a tree. Why not get out of the car?
I think he's a serial killer. He may just be a killer. He's in prison for killing people. And where the fuck... Nick Cage is going to come out of nowhere in this movie.
Yeah, he's gonna roll up after everybody's done shooting each other. Also, the bullets would pass through Homeboy, right? Unless he's got like a...
Well, I mean, your ears are going to be ringing pretty hardcore if you're shooting in the car. Like
Oh my
that.
god, dude, yeah. Alright. So, if I were a crooked cop,
Dude, that edible was hitting me pretty fucking hard.
I ate the rest of it.
Did you?
I did.
I haven't had
Oop.
it in so long that my tolerance has probably gone down.
You probably had like 15 milligrams or something like that. So
I know, but the second when you know you're high, when you're like, when you think about that, like, oh shit, I feel it now, and then you start giggling because you're like, oh, I'm high now.
Yep. Okay, this is a weird game. Gonna shoot him in his ankles.
What's the first Nicolas Cage movie you remember seeing? Oh, that was pretty sweet gore.
Yep. Click.
Blew that shit out.
Aww.
Oh, getting shot in the ankles like that looks painful.
Well, that guy was dead.
Huh.
I mean, yeah. Should have paid attention to his shoes. And that doesn't seem like a good car to be rolling around in.
Does it still have the lights on? Driver that with us.
Well, I mean, like the blood and the bullet holes is mostly.
It's probably normal in Central America. I don't think anybody's gonna fuck with you. I still don't know where in Central America they are. I don't think they've said specifically.
No, I don't think he has.
God damn it. Another person trying to kill you? Oh, she, I think, is from Ballers, the Rock's TV show on HBO.
It's pretty bad.
Shot in a foreign country just didn't seem like a good idea.
Right.
We'd be here in America.
I might get infected, yeah.
Conrad, your first Nick Cage movie that you remember seeing?
Man, I don't know. I've been getting stoned and watching Nick Cage movies for a long time. I've seen him as the medieval knight, him as a dude from the future, him as a salesman for vacuum cleaners and guns, and I don't know the first one.
I remember kind of halfway watching Raising Arizona back when it was like on TV, and then I think the first one I actually remember is Face Off. I mean, I was probably...
Yeah, I do remember Face Off, yeah.
I mean, I might have been like 9 when Face Off came out.
Yeah.
I definitely watched it around then. I thought that was cool as shit. Plus, you get 2 psychopaths. You get John Travolta and Nicolas Cage.
This is true. 2 dudes who
I
just...
think Travolta might be even more crazy than Nicolas Cage.
I would say so. Not like dangerously crazy though.
I don't know if you. They say Scientology will just when you're him, he can just have people killed. Scientology's pretty shady.
That's true. She didn't even patch up the fucking wound.
I know we were talking about that too, is how people in movies, you can just take a shot to the shoulder and your arm still functions. Is this side chick?
Jeez, this chick.
You have a favorite Nick Cage movie that you've watched?
Huh?
You have a favorite Nick Cage movie?
Lord of War is pretty good.
It is pretty good. I like that.
It's
one.
actually
I mean,
pretty good.
that is one of the actual legit movies.
Yes, it is. It's a good one. That or any of the stuff where Nick Cage is like the one white dude in China. I like those. Those are great.
That's a common action movie star thing to do.
Yeah. I want the one black guy in China.
So I'm excited when we get to 8mm on here. That is one of my favorite Nick Cage movies. It's just,
Did you hear about the Nick Cage movie where he plays himself
No.
and he gets haunted by previous versions of Nick Cage?
Oh God.
No, it's really good stuff.
That's
It's
crazy.
a high concept shit.
Well, the one that we just watched, Between Worlds or whatever, it had that book where he's not playing himself. He's playing a guy named Joe, which he does in like a bunch of different movies.
Yeah.
But there's a sex scene where he's reading a book by Memories by Nick Cage while they're having sex,
Huh.
and it makes no sense.
Yeah. I got shot.
The thing,
I got shot 5 times.
the thing, and it's switching back and forth between two girls during that scene, and
Oh.
in both scenes he's reading the book.
So Lance isn't gonna make it. Crooked cop got shot.
Did it just get finished off?
Ah,
It's a sweet van.
sick van. And hey, can I borrow some pew pew pew?
Quiero que voltees despacio. Así puedes ver bien. ¿Qué ves?
Nada. Yo veo nada. Nope, let's go. Shit. Gonna get fired.
¿Tienes armas? ¿Es esta?
I don't know how far we are into this movie, but I have yet to see Nick Cage.
No kidding, right? Like he came
Since
up
the
in the
first scene.
beginning. It's unclear if he has a family. Oh, boobies! Woo!
Todo va a salir bien, mi amor. Nada más necesito que me lleves. No me importa si me miras, pero no te estrelles, ¿ok?
Uh-huh.
Just run.
Crash cab.
This aggressive reverse cash cab.
Right, yeah.
She gets in the van and holds
And
you at
starts-
gunpoint.
Yep, and then starts getting naked. I am very confused.
Have we switched main characters 3 or 4 times already?
I believe so. This is like Game of Thrones.
I mean, that's what it's doing. It's switching.
Like, and she didn't give him good directions.
So we went through like 4 main characters and they all end up dead.
Yeah.
I guess that's the kill chain, the
They just,
name.
they just follow the diamonds
Oh.
until Nick Cage gets them at the end of the chain. Blood
We
diamonds,
just figured
man.
that one out.
Oh man,
ourselves.
we did. Did you graduate college?
Well, no, I've got a bunch of certificates, but not actual
I didn't.
finished a degree.
I didn't graduate college, and I don't have certificates. So.
I have like 60 college credit hours, but because I tried to double major for a year, I fucked myself and not got my associates.
Decir lo que tú sabes.
But I did complete 3 different certificates.
Dile a ese diablo que sí.
Close the door. Jesus Christ.
Weird
Close
move.
the door.
That's what they said. Louis J. Gomez on Real Ass Podcast said that used to do that to cab drivers all the time.
Just leave the door open.
Then they have to get out and walk around, shut the door.
Oh, so petty. That's
Yeah.
good. Oh, hey.
And we're back.
It's our dude.
Oh, Nick Cage speaking Spanish.
Speaking Spanish. Shit. Wasn't there a bunch of dead people in here already? Do all of Nick Cage's movies have to be a schizophrenic fucking fever dream, just anachronistic, jumping all over hell? What is time for Nick Cage? Is he just in superposition? Does he think he's a knight in the 1800s? Does he think he's a knight in the Industrial Revolution right now?
I mean, everyone so far has been so crazy.
Oh, she was the girl covered in blood from the beginning. And, of course, shit goes downhill because we caught her in half of a red dress.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying now.
Yep.
She's the one in the window. Yeah.
Yeah, before shit turns
That
south.
seems like so long ago.
Yeah. And for some reason, Nick Cage is armed at this point.
The idea that
He's a
that
creepy.
somebody
He's a
would-
creepy hotel owner.
Yeah, and the idea that somebody would still be paying this close attention to the movie.
Yeah,
They're taking themselves serious.
they really are. I have to pee, but
You can run up there if you want.
okay. Yep. And then he kills the hooker in this corner. It's in this building. Very confused. So, does she have the diamonds yet or no? I'm gonna go pee.
Yes. Tequila and beer. I had to throw that security guard in there because he's a badass. No, if we had a Nick Cage bingo card, that would have to be on it. Just erratic movements for no reason. You get that beer turned label out for a specific reason.
We talk to our hotel guests like this. You know a man named Aranya?
She just born identity, that motherfucker. a lot of people, not a lot of stuff happening right now. Uh-oh.
Your business is worse than mine.
All about the quality. That's the one.
Ever get lonely? Wandering around that empty hotel?
Okay.
I see people walk
This is
in.
the hooker from the first of the movie, too. The friend hooker.
Oh yeah.
Me too.
I told your wife that we could smoke a number, so we're gonna get wildly distracted
Always after you.
for a couple of few,
Seen Gigi?
Not for a few hours.
or we'll just keep it rolling.
She must have gone home then.
Super professional. It's okay. I poisoned him earlier. So.
Yeah.
He looks like it.
You know, I see you almost every night. Steal your cigarettes. You never once asked me to throw you one. And you never once asked me how I ended up there.
That's a classy broad for a streetwalker.
Yeah.
That's what we like about each other.
I don't think Central America has a lot of white women.
I like how they're
streetwalkers.
having a conversation as she gets hailed, like immediately after. Actually, I'm good about it.
Ooh, just waiting on him.
Ooh, sexual tension. Okay. This is what she does at every hotel.
It's because Nick Cage is a badass, violent man, like she said.
She said that?
Oh yeah, she went straight Born Identity on him. Like, she's like, scar on your right hand is a knife wound, and something about a bullet wound on his neck or something.
You're a very dangerous man.
Yeah. Did she kill Nick Cage?
It's unclear. She does get covered in somebody's blood.
So what's the pitch?
Pitch.
I'm not delusional enough to think you find me irresistible.
No.
Oh, some reality out of Nick Cage.
It's good to be humble.
Has got me this far.
Would you walk out of here tonight?
Where would I be walking to?
Would you? For the right reason.
What's the right reason look like?
You played cards with Franco, and you put the details in this place. What gives value to you? Money, pleasure?
So we're not discussing reasons, we're negotiating payment.
Would you prefer cause?
You're not striking as a cause.
Oh.
More of a rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole.
But following me even though I
Emotionally honest Nick Cage.
I'm getting out of
Well, I mean, the last movie is strutting around leather pants, so.
Become a new person. Person I thought I would have been by now.
Ryan's giving you a new identity. Way out of the city, the country,
It has to be quickly, tonight.
because you're using someone else's money.
I don't see it that way.
But someone does.
You're right. I've known that I can sense snakes. I know how to handle them, but I don't know that at first.
At first, it's easier to have someone like me around to deal with the snakes than it really is. But before you plan for that, for me being here,
And we went like 45 minutes at least without Nick Cage being in this movie.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, maybe that's why maybe that's why the movie did so bad.
Yeah, $13,000.
Give the people what they want.
That is, I mean, it did just come out in 2019, but that means.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But $13,000 is wild.
if I could go, I would, but I can't.
But it may, they usually release in other countries. Most of these shitty Nick Cage movies have been releasing in other countries, so.
God, I hope this wasn't like released to Guatemala.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
And the last movie, I think, released in Spain first. Oh, that dude dies.
He does die.
Kill me.
And